Hello, book lovers and curious minds. Have you ever felt like you're on a journey to find out who you truly are? Or that something big is waiting for you, whether you like it or not? Today, we're diving into a book that explores just that. Get ready for a wild ride with Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, a story that blends everyday life with magical, dreamlike adventures. This isn't just a book. It's an experience that makes you think about how our lives are shaped by fate and the choices we make, and how our past can follow us no matter how far we run. It's about finding your true self in a world where dreams and reality dance together, and sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. Now, let's talk a little about the amazing mind behind this story, Haruki Murakami. He's a Japanese writer famous for his unique style, which often mixes ordinary situations with very strange, almost fantastical elements. Imagine a talking cat or fish falling from the sky. That's the kind of world Murakami often creates. He's a master at making you feel like you're dreaming even when you're wide awake. His books often have deep feelings, mysterious characters, and a touch of the surreal. Some of his other popular works include Norwegian Wood, Dance, 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 and The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. His stories usually leave you thinking long after you've turned the last page. Before we unfold the story, let's take a closer look at the characters who bring this book to life. In Kafka on the Shore, we follow two main characters whose lives are connected in mysterious ways. Kafka Tamura, our main hero, a 15-year-old boy who runs away from his home in Tokyo. He's smart, loves to read, and trains himself to be super strong. He gives himself the name Kafka because it means crow in Czech, and he wants to be as tough and independent as a stray crow. He's trying to escape a scary prophecy and find his long-lost mother and sister. The boy named Crow. This is Kafka's secret, inner voice, a friend who talks to him inside his head. Crow often gives Kafka advice, sometimes a bit tough, but always there to guide him. Satoru Nakata, an old man who had a strange accident as a child that made him unable to read or write, and he's not very bright anymore. But he has a very special gift. He can talk to cats. He's on a quest to find something important. Hoshino, a young truck driver who unexpectedly becomes Nakata's companion and helper. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he has a good heart and grows to deeply care for Nakata. Oshima, a kind, very smart, and understanding assistant librarian at the Komura Memorial Library. He's a mentor to Kafka and has a unique identity, being biologically female but living as a man. Miss Seki, the elegant and mysterious head librarian. She's a bit sad and has a deep secret from her past. She also wrote a famous song called Kafka on the Shore. Kafka feels a strange connection to her, wondering if she might be his mother. Sakura, a friendly hairdresser Kafka meets on the bus. She helps him when he's in trouble, and Kafka wonders if she might be his long-lost older sister. Johnny Walker, a scary, evil man, or rather, a concept in human form, who kills cats to steal their souls and make special flutes. Our story mainly takes place in Takamatsu, a town on the island of Shikoku in Japan, but it starts in Tokyo. There's also a secret mountain cabin and deep, mysterious forests. The time is the present day, around Kafka's 15th birthday. The core idea of this book is like two different rivers flowing side by side. One river is Kafka's story, a young boy running away from home because of a strange curse about his father and mother. The other river is Nakata's story, an old man who can talk to cats and is searching for a mysterious entrance stone. As the story goes on, these two rivers slowly, mysteriously, start to mix together, showing us that everything is connected, and that fate, dreams, and reality are often intertwined. Let's break down this amazing adventure into three main parts. Part 1. Setup, running away, and the first steps of destiny. Our story begins with Kafka Tamura, who, on his 15th birthday, packs his bags and runs away from his home in Tokyo. He's trying to escape a terrible prophecy from his father, that he will kill his father and sleep with his mother and sister. He wants to find his long-lost mother and sister and create a new life. He's been training hard, both his body and his mind, to be strong enough for this journey. On his bus ride to Takamatsu, he meets Sakura, a kind hairdresser who reminds him of his sister. Kafka finds a special place to hide, the Komura Memorial Library, a beautiful old building filled with books. Here, he meets Oshima, the super-smart assistant librarian who becomes his friend and guide, and Miss Seki, the mysterious head librarian, to whom Kafka feels a strange, powerful pull. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, an old man named Satoru Nakata, who can talk to cats, is searching for a lost cat named Goma. Nakata lost his memory and ability to read as a child during a mysterious incident. His search leads him to a scary man named Johnny Walker, who turns out to be a cruel cat killer, collecting cat souls to make flutes. Johnny Walker forces Nakata to kill him to stop the cat killings. Right around this time, a bizarre event occurs. Fish rain down from the sky. Also, Kafka wakes up far away, covered in blood with no memory of what happened, suggesting a strange connection between their two stories. Part 2. Conflict Exploration, Crossing Boundaries. After Johnny Walker's death, Nakata realizes he needs to find an entrance stone and teams up with Hoshino, a truck driver who decides to help him. They travel to Shikoku, to the very same town where Kafka is hiding. Back with Kafka, he learns from a newspaper that his father has been murdered in Tokyo, and the police are looking for him as a witness. To avoid the police, Oshima helps Kafka hide in a secluded mountain cabin, a quiet place deep in the forest. Here, Kafka reads and thinks deeply about life, responsibility, and his own actions, especially after seeing a note in a book that says, "In dreams begin responsibilities." Kafka's feelings for Miss Seki grow stronger. He's especially drawn to her younger self, depicted in a painting called Kafka on the Shore and her famous song with the same title. He learns that Miss Seki's life was shattered when her boyfriend was tragically murdered at age 20, and she feels her life essentially stopped then. He suspects she might be his mother, and, in a blurred moment between dream and reality, they share an intimate connection, almost fulfilling the curse. Nakata and Hoshino arrive in Takamatsu and visit the Komura Memorial Library, when Nakata senses it's the place he needs to be to find the entrance stone. During a powerful thunderstorm, with Hoshino's help, Nakata successfully opens the entrance stone. At the same time, Kafka has a disturbing dream where he rapes Sakura, his potential sister. The boy named Crow tells him this act doesn't break the curse, but makes it even deeper within him. Part 3. Resolution, the Return Home. The story builds to its final acts. Nakata, feeling a deep sense of purpose, realizes he must close the entrance stone he opened. In this act, he passes away peacefully, having found his true mission and a sense of normalcy. Hoshino, who has grown incredibly close to Nakata, decides to carry on his legacy and finish what Nakata started. Guided by a talking cat named Toro, who reveals himself to be Colonel Sanders, another concept, Hoshino must confront and kill a strange, slimy creature that is trying to come through the open entrance stone. He succeeds, closing the passage between worlds. Around the same time, Miss Seki, Kafka's potential mother and lover, passes away from a heart attack at her desk in the library. She leaves the painting Kafka on the Shore to Kafka, and in her final moments, she asks him to remember her and to go back to his own world and live. Kafka is then guided by mysterious figures deeper into the forest to a place where he sees the 15-year-old Miss Seki alive and well, but without memories of her adult life. He understands that this is a place where he can finally release the weight of his past. He forgives his mother for abandoning him and symbolically takes her blood into himself, accepting his origins and his fate. With his journey complete, Kafka decides to return to his own world. He makes plans to go to the police in Tokyo, face the situation with his father's murder, and finish school. He carries the painting, Kafka on the shore, with him, a symbol of his journey and new understanding. The boy named Crow tells him that when he wakes up, he will be part of a brand new world, signifying his transformation and readiness to live his own life. This book is rich with ideas and hidden meanings, like a treasure hunt for your mind. Fate versus free will. One of the biggest questions is whether our lives are already planned out for us, or if we can choose our own path. Kafka is trying to escape a prophecy, but his choices also lead him right into it. The story suggests that while some things might be fated, our courage and honesty in facing them are what truly define us. Identity and finding yourself. Both Kafka and Nakata are searching for who they really are. Kafka chooses his own name and struggles with the body and family he inherited. Nakata tries to regain his lost self and find a purpose. It's about accepting all parts of yourself, even the confusing ones. Memory and loss. Memories are very important here. Miseki burns her memories to move on, Nakata has lost his, and Kafka has blank spots in his. The library itself symbolizes a place where memories are stored and explode. It shows how our past shapes us, even if we can't fully remember it. Dreams and reality mixing. The book often blurs the line between what's real and what's a dream or a metaphor. Kafka's living spirit and dreams sometimes feel more real than waking life. This helps us understand deep feelings that are hard to explain with just words. Symbols. The crow, Kafka's inner voice, representing his toughness, but also the darker, instinctual parts of himself. The storm sandstorm. This is a big, powerful symbol of the difficult and confusing challenges in life that change you forever. The entrance stone, a magical gateway that connects different worlds or states of being. When it opens, strange things can happen. The library, a safe haven, a place for learning, reflection, and holding all the stories and memories of the world and inside us. The painting Kafka on the shore. This painting holds the key to Miss Seki's past and connects to Kafka's own journey, almost like a window to another time. Here are two powerful quotes from the book that really hit home. 1. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. This quote, spoken by Kafka's inner crow, is like a secret message about growing up. It tells us that when we go through really tough times, like Kafka's big adventure, we come out changed. We become new versions of ourselves, stronger and different from before. It's a reminder that challenges are a part of life's amazing journey, and they help us become who we're meant to be. 2. In dreams begin responsibilities. Oshima quotes this line, and it's a very deep idea. It means that even the thoughts and feelings we have in our dreams or deep inside our minds can have a real impact. It's like saying that what we imagine and what we think about carry weight, and we need to be mindful of them. For Kafka, it's about facing his scary prophecy, even if it feels like a dream, and taking responsibility for his desires and actions. It teaches us that our inner world is just as important as the outer one. Lessons and personal takeaway. Kafka on the shore teaches us some amazing things about life. Be brave, even when scared. Kafka and Nakata both face really scary and confusing situations, but they keep going. The book shows that it's okay to be scared, but it's important to keep moving forward and face what needs to be done. Connections matter, even if you feel alone, like Kafka. Finding someone who understands you, like Oshima or Hoshino, can make a huge difference. Helping others, as Hoshino helps Nakata, can bring unexpected happiness and meaning to your life. It's okay not to have all the answers. Life is full of mysteries and things we don't understand, and that's perfectly normal. Sometimes, we just have to trust our feelings and keep exploring, just like Nakata trying to understand the entrance stone. The power of imagination. The book itself is a testament to imagination. It encourages us to see the world in new ways, to embrace the strange and wonderful, and to realize that our imagination is a powerful force that shapes our reality. For me, The biggest takeaway is that life is a grand, sometimes messy, adventure. We might feel lost or confused, but every step we take, every person we meet, every dream we have, is part of becoming who we truly are. It's a journey of accepting our past, making peace with our inner struggles, and embracing the new worlds that open up to us. While Kafka on the Shore is a fantastic book, it's not without its challenging parts. Some readers might find it can be confusing, the way dreams and reality mix, and the two stories intertwine can sometimes be a bit tricky to follow. You might feel a little lost, like in a labyrinth, especially for younger readers. Some parts are really dark. The book doesn't shy away from serious or disturbing topics, like Johnny Walker's cruel actions or Kafka's unsettling dreams. These parts can be intense and might not be for everyone. It asks a lot of you. Murakami doesn't always give easy answers. He wants you to think deeply, to use your own imagination to fill in the gaps, which can be a lot of work for some readers. So, what do you think? Have you ever felt like you're caught in a storm of life? Or searching for a special place where you truly belong? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through Kafka on the Shore, please hit the like button, subscribe for more book adventures, and share this video with a friend who loves a good mystery. Until next time, keep reading and keep exploring the amazing stories that shape our world.